What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the FaZe Cast. This is season 2, episode 8, and today we have a really special episode. We have the usual. We got Clark, Tommy, NIKAN, and Adapt, and we got a really special guest. Lil Yachty's here to join us.
Holy shit!
Came through, bro.
Let's get into the FaZe Cast. Okay, what is up, guys?
What's going on, bro? How you been?
Good, good.
I'm good, man. Just gearing up for this album drop, so I've been very busy.
Dude, yeah, I saw the track list. I'm mad hyped for it.
Yeah, so we got, as you guys can see, we got Lil Yachty here in the studio today. He's rocking the FaZe chain, actually, too, and the FaZe gear.
Yeah, this is my own chain.
When did you get that?
I was gonna say, because yours is dripping pretty hard.
This is my chain.
It's dripping pretty hard.
Yours is bigger.
Yeah,
Y'all actually stunning on me. Yours is bigger than mine.
You got like 7 chains on.
No, yeah, I do have like
and
and an AP.
And the AP.
You have a coupe on your arm, bro.
No, this is $90,000.
Jesus.
We're not gonna talk
Damn,
about
he
it.
has your beat, Clark.
He got to protect though.
I do. Oh man, I'm trying.
I'm dripping. There's a whole lot of Niagara Falls going on.
Yeah,
Waterfalls and things of that nature.
you guys have seen over the past couple months, he's been kind of part of FaZe recently. We've been playing with him on Xbox here and there, and now he decided to join us in the studio. He's gonna be dropping his album.
Bro, I was looking at the track list. Like, I'm like out of any other like rap group, like QC is like my by far my favorite. Like, you can ask everyone, like Migos and like yourself and like Rich the Kid and shit. Like, that's who I with heavily. In that track list, me and my roommate were looking at it last time. We're like, bro, this shit is about to be crazy.
It is. It's insane.
You have Lil Pump and Offset on one
Same song.
same song. That is crazy.
The album art
That's
is
in
that is intense.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Is that a real chain? That you
Yeah, it's a real chain. I actually wore it. I was gonna wear it, but you need a key to open it, and it's very heavy.
That shit was.
That picture, we actually was in the freezing water, like in like the bay somewhere out here in LA.
Did you take that with like the intention of like this is gonna be the cover? Or
Yeah,
you just-
yeah, hell
oh,
yeah.
That's dope. And I saw you tweet something that, what is it, 2 years or 3 years? 2 years?
March 9th is when I dropped my first album, Double One.
It's exactly 2 years later.
2 years ago, yeah.
That's awesome.
In 2015.
Yeah, you made some moves since then.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for
a lot
sure.
of
I
probably.
mean, I'm sure everyone has.
Yeah,
In 2 years,
yeah, for
came
sure.
a long way.
So how'd you originally like find out about FaZe? Like know about FaZe Clan?
Yeah, because you randomly tweeted at us one day.
I think I've known since like, maybe like high school, you know? But I kind of like was never like anybody serious, you know? I was just like a regular kid just loving video games. And then it kind of got to the point where I was like, well, I'm gonna see if I can get in.
When you tweeted,
You
like,
just tweeted
"Can
saying, I
join
want
FaZe?"
in or something
You
like
put it
that.
in the chat, and we all thought he was hacked. We're like,
Yeah,
oh,
because get hacked randomly and they'll tweet at
we
us.
hope he's not
Who
hacked.
was it? Akon?
Like,
remember?
yeah, like I woke up one day to a DM from Akon saying, my son's a fan. And then an hour later he blocked me because like someone hacked him. So we thought you got hacked or something, but you randomly said, I want
And
in.
then turns out you were down. We were
You
all
said
so
you've
hyped.
known since like high school? You've been
No.
watching? That's dope. Are you 21 or 20?
20.
20? Okay,
That's
cool.
Hey, when you turn 21,
You're so young.
August.
Oh my god.
I'm June, so I'm
That's
21.
intense.
Dude, it's crazy because like after you like tweeted that and like after like I you probably know Ugly God like tries to rep FaZe all the time, which is awesome. Like after you two heavily started like really repping it, like dude, so many people have just been like trying to like just like message us and try to join and like try to
Yeah,
have,
Juju
like,
lives here too.
Yeah,
he
a lot
actually
of-
lives at this house.
Tory Lanez came over the other day.
Word?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see the
Memories
tweet.
Don't Die. He just randomly hit me up
That's
on
dope.
IG, and we did a little bit for.
What did he do?
He just dropped Memories Don't Die. So
No, I know I'm saying, did he play?
no, he hit me up and we just filmed a skit like to promote his album.
Dope.
That's a little funny little bit.
Oh yeah, Tori's the homie.
Yeah, he's.
I heard Luca came over before.
Oh, Lucas.
Yeah, he's been here a few times.
When we were playing together, he was at my house with me.
I
'Cause,
heard it was actually good.
He was all right. We were playing COD, because I met him at some random fashion event. I don't even know how I was there or like how I got there, but it was just me and Rug, and we saw
That's so random.
Austin Butts. We saw him there, and he dabbed me up, and he was talking about FaZe, and then Tommy introduced us to Luca, and he's like a huge fan of that shit, so he came over, chilled with us, and then when we were playing, he hit you up, and I was like, oh shit, you know him too? Like we were all just chilling.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's the
Bro, I
man,
remember in the Newport house. I don't know, like it was just so random. He was like, "Oh, bro, like Yachty's my homie. You know T-Man?"
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
T-Man, that's our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, he
kinda-
sold you something that he was gonna give. I
Yeah,
remember
that's why I brought
was
it up. He
something-
sold you something that he was gonna give to Alex.
I was so butthurt. What was it, bro?
Shoes?
It was a pair. I think it was a pair of shoes, like an exclusive pair of shoes he only had, and he sold them to you instead of me, and I was pissed.
Yeah, he came over. He was like,
he was like, I sold
damn,
them
bro, I
to
just sold
Yadi."
these to Yadi. I'm sorry.
So,
Yeah, shit. Rock the hell out of
You've been,
you've been on the Fortnite?
yeah, I was
wave?
about
I
to
have,
say.
bro. Yeah, I every single day.
I think that's all of
It's
them.
weird.
So
To the point where like I tried to play Call of Duty and I didn't even know that the maps had dropped. I was like, whoa.
Your boys
Yeah.
are all playing Fortnite
I know.
right now.
I didn't
so,
even
like,
know the
yeah.
new maps had dropped. It was crazy.
I haven't played that game since it came out. Either.
Yeah, like, so you
There,
haven't played the new maps
there was
either?
hype on
no,
it.
no,
There
no.
was
Dude, I
hype on
haven't-
it in the first
I'm
couple
not
months,
gonna
but like
touch
ever
God
since
till-
Fortnite
It was good
dropped,
though when it first came out. It was
Yeah.
real fun. Y'all were all playing. Y'all were excited.
I watched you
watching it.
streaming it.
Yeah, I was playing. Cause I was never big on PUBG. You know,
I never played it
I
either,
didn't. It was on Xbox. It was terrible. I heard it was better on computer.
I played PUBG for a little bit, and then like I remember at the house, like you guys were all like, "What is like?" You guys never even played Fortnite. You guys were all like,
Yeah.
What is Fortnite?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, I'm telling you, like this game is gonna be huge." Like after MW2, I don't even think there's been a game that I've enjoyed as much as this.
Nothing's
Dude,
been as
nothing's
big.
been as big as this.
Bro,
game.
like
This is-
everyone knows about this game. Like my mom knows about it because my little sister was trying to play it the other day.
Yeah, dude,
like, I was
everyone-
talking to my mom about it, and she said, "Oh, Fortnite," and I was like, "What the?"
yeah.
My mom knows about this game. My mom's so disconnected from like
yeah.
whole social.
We're probably gonna start hearing this in like rap lyrics and shit. Honestly,
Right. So
stuff.
I was checking my emails for beats in the studio last night. Someone had sample like when you die, or like when you win.
That's actually smart.
Oh, the
That's
victory
actually smart.
royale.
yeah,
like,
that sound like this. Like they made a beat out of it. And I
Bro,
was like,
imagine if you made like
There's been a couple
song to
songs
Fortnite
made.
beat.
about Fortnite, right?
You still go through
And it
those
just goes
emails?
viral.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I still check
Fortnite
them.
music
I still
video.
check
You
them.
make a music video.
Probably some hella random.
Yeah.
all
It's-
Fortnite shit, all
and
animated.
weird messages, but
yeah, there's probably hella weird messages.
did, like,
Have you ever just randomly picked up one of the
Video, that'd be
like a beat that you with? You
every time I do. That's how I get beats, you know. Unless if a homie sends one, but I still check them like to see if I can get a new beat from a random person.
And there's actually really good ones in there.
Not really.
You work with 30 Rock a lot, right?
Yeah, that's like the homie. He
I
did
was-
half my album.
I was talking to these. Do you know Zolly, the bike guys? I was talking to like one of their dudes, and he was talking to me about how him and you and 30 Rock like all like know each other, and how he works on like half your songs on production.
Cheese? Or talking about 30 Rock. 30 Rock does half of everything I do.
Yeah, you were just telling me that that's like
he's
your go-to guy.
Yeah, he's
and
like the best ever.
he cooks
He
it
did
up
like
for-
8 songs out of the 17. Out of the 17 songs on the album, he did like 8.
What's your favorite song on the entire album?
I don't know my favorite song probably like FWM.
Run real deep, pussy nigga, young too good. AK, no call me for a bitch, real wood. No, some young niggas turn rich and they still hood. Hop out the whip, get a glimpse of my new bitch. YX6 and with a
My
boost
favorite
kit.
one. But they're all everything's up tempo and high energy. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like music to get you in the zone. Like it's turned up, you know. Like it's just amped up. Like it's lit. So
How long did it take you to?
probably like a year.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I've been working, or like 7-8 months I've been working, you know, just recording,
awesome.
you know, staying low key and
Dude, you got some the features on that is like I
It's
don't
crazy
even think,
though,
I don't
right? The
I don't
features
even
are-
think there's been Little
Bro,
Pump.
I want to hear the Lil Pump offset.
Yeah, that's the
sounds
one
so
song I'm
rad.
really hyped about to hear.
Smoke 20 blunts, yeah, I feeling like a fucking kite. Put my dick in it, oh shit, yeah, I push tight.
Your baby daddy a sucker, hey. Your baby daddy
it's
a
crazy.
buster.
It's crazy. That was the one that I previewed on Twitch that time, and it kind of went viral.
On your Twitch?
Yeah, a while ago, and it kind of went viral, but no one knew Offset was on it, so now it's like,
Bro, I feel like there needs to be like a rapper who starts vlogging. Just like, have you ever thought about it?
I did, and because I was just talking to my publicist about like when I haven't been home, but when I went home, I was supposed to make a gaming channel because like I got all these games. Like I have hundreds of games for every system: 64, GameCube, and Xbox, and PS4 and PS2. And I always wanted to play them, like you know what I'm saying, or like review them or something. Like all the old good games, like just throughout the years of time. You know what I'm saying, and I just haven't had time, you know, like to be a vlogger, like that's your life, you know, like
Yeah.
you have to be consistent, and you have to allow people into your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be okay with them knowing what you do in your life. You know, like, life's personal. You know, it's your life to be able to open up and share it.
Thing.
If I were you, I would
with the world.
You know how Wiz does like the day-to-day thing,
which are amazing.
Yeah, like that's if I were like in a position like you, I would hire someone just to follow me around, film, and just chop it all up and see if you with it. Like just. That way you don't have to worry about.
You want to do it yourself?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really dope thing. Like if you are coming out with like a new album, to have like a documentary type thing, like going with the album that
I have the footage. I have everything recorded.
If you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my cameraman is usually right there with me. I don't know where he is.
If there was a rapper who like vlogged like normally like how you vlog and like upload to YouTube, he would pull numbers like.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like if it was like it would have to be somebody like you or like
is that an everyday thing?
Not everybody can do it.
It can't be any
every
rapper.
other day. Not
everybody can do it.
It needs to be someone who has a connection.
That would be interesting. The youth.
Yeah, that's
it has to be
exactly.
someone like you or like Lil
Pump
that
or
like has that
like famous Dex, Rich, someone who just like
you got the
understands
perfect demographic
so
too.
I mean, y'all record yourself.
Yeah.
And then you edit yourself.
Yeah, but you could do it just how like Will Smith does it. Just like Alex said, just have someone shoot.
Bro, Will Smith
just chop up
the cut with.
If you around it with a lot of those music programs, it's not that hard to pick up editing video.
No, I know how to do it a little bit. It's just time consuming.
You might do a gaming channel too, you said?
I am. I want to. I definitely want to do that. But also, like, that vlogging idea is a good idea.
I mean,
too.
you could
do
just
both,
all that shit
Bro,
out.
just around, get a G7X and like pick it up every once in a while.
I feel like a lot of people like associate you with gaming because like even like on Twitter and like when you see like my like subscription thing on my Twitch is like when it pops up, it's like this little GIF of you like. You have a little N64 controller.
Yeah.
And it pops up, and this GIF, dude, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I saw it
I've
everywhere.
seen that shit.
Yeah. That's a funny.
And
GIF.
Yeah, well, you could just make a channel and do both, but that'd be cool. I mean, you said even N64 and GameCube and stuff. What kind of game?
I play literally everything. Like my favorite N64 game is Diddy Kong Racing.
Smash Bros.
What's your
I have
favorite?
Smash Bros.
What's your
I've ever
favorite?
Smash Bros.
What's your favorite games ever? Would you say?
Favorite game ever?
Or just favorite games, if you can't name one.
Diddy Kong Racing. No one in my house ever wants to play Super Smash Bros. I like the one on Wii U, the newest one.
Yeah, the characters are the new ones.
Oh, these dudes go hard on Smash.
Oh, really?
They go hard. Alex
You would
is a
not
trash.
have fun.
Yeah, no, you
You would
Bro,
be
he's
mad.
not.
No,
he's
got way
crazy.
too good at it.
Bro, we picked it up when we were living in New York and there wasn't
they're
shit
too
to do
nasty.
ever.
Which one?
The GameCube one.
Dude, it's just mad.
There wasn't shit to do ever, so
seriously
like
just-
I dead ass like after I'd finish my shit, I just make myself as good as I can at the game just to.
It's so annoying, bro.
It's so funny and like you get to be all cocky and shit.
Bro, I
and, like,
remember
talk
one time
shit.
I played with, I think it was you and Norden.
You had nightmares.
And then you guys just like literally sandwiched me and I couldn't move.
Bro, it was the next day at the gym. I remember you left my room because we were just banging on you on Smash.
Bro, I got
Next day at the gym, we walked. You know what I mean?
Big pause. Big pause.
He was getting destroyed on Smash, and then next day we like crossed paths at the gym. Like he went earlier, and we were walking in, and Tommy walks up to me and Norden, and he's like, "So what was up with that? Last night. Like, why'd you have to do that, man? I kept thinking about it. Like last night, it's like, bro, it's the next day. What are you talking about?
That is so.
Oh, I got
Funny. I wish Super Smash was as played as like shooting games. Like,
Bro,
it's
so
an amazing
fun.
game.
So,
It is.
Who's your character?
On the new one, I always play with either Link or.
Dude, Yoshi is by far
Give
the
me
best
that.
character.
Give me.
Roy?
Tell me you're in the
Roy?
Bird Gang, bro.
Is it another
Tell me you're in
character
the
like
Bird
Link?
Gang. You got with Falco, bro.
Right?
Falco.
I've never played with
Fox
him.
is
Falco,
what
he's
Yeah, he
got the red
tries so
hair.
hard.
You know,
I know
he's
who
a
he is.
bird.
I've just never
Dude, he
played.
just
with him.
tries
Spikes
hard,
people.
period.
No,
There's
I
no
mean,
there's no
that's
who
trying
you play
hard.
with?
Yeah,
Flame
bro,
is
because
out
it's
to
lit, because he's got
He
this
tries
move
to
where
do
he
hard.
down spikes and you just shoot him right down.
So what he does, he hits us up, then he pauses it. You ready for the down spike? And then
You know how you can pause it?
and we go
So
fly.
I'll like do the move and pause it right as they're about to die and just talk hella shit.
Wow.
That game is fun though.
No, it's a very fun game.
I have a question though about you watching FaZe back then. Like, what do you have? Like, you say you used to actually watch.
Just the crazy trick shot videos and like the scoping and all that. Everyone was really watching it though. Like every kid, like it's in my county, like was watching it because it was just so crazy.
Like-
some of the stuff y'all would
like
do.
ill cams and stuff? You watch
yeah,
all that?
just like in the crazy trick shots and the quick scoping and
That's crazy. Back then, we didn't even realize like how big it actually was just on Call of Duty.
But that's the thing, like you never really notice how big of a movement you're making until like you kind of sit back and just like think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you never intentionally was trying to like be a big, and you were just doing what you like.
You just winged it,
dude.
bro.
It's so hard to like. It's so hard for people to understand how we got big. Like if you go to like if somebody asks what FaZe is and like you just say, oh, we're just gamers. They're just like, what?
It's always a different explanation.
Bro, it's so hard to explain to people like
it's
how.
Always a different
It's like, what do you do? How'd you do that? How'd you get there? It's like, I just make YouTube videos.
I'm sure it was the same with your music though.
Yeah, though.
Just
it was
kind of
just,
randomly.
I was in a garage.
That's
in a
simple.
garage, just recording songs. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling and writing and then putting them on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And then it.
Was there anyone who first noticed your music? Any like
First person was Young Lean. Young Lean was first. First big person was Rocky. And then it kind of just took from there.
How long ago was that?
This was 2016. I dropped Lil Boat in March. So I probably say I was hanging out with Rocky in like January.
That's dope.
He's the man.
Yeah, like maybe December. I was out here in LA at Rocky's house.
The first song I heard from you was that one you made with Burberry Perry. Is that his name?
Which one? What, the BS?
It was in 2015. I know I was a senior in high school. My friend showed me it. It was like, I feel like it was like a winter vibe song.
Oh, that was a long time.
You know what I'm talking
ago.
about?
Whoa,
Like
yeah, that was Wintertime on a boat. With,
yeah, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was what Wintertime.
My friend showed me that mad long ago back in high school. Roman, he's a good friend of mine.
I had just graduated high school.
Really? That's
I mean,
nice.
what year did you graduate?
I graduated 2015.
Oh yeah, okay, me too. So.
Hey, class of 2015.
Yeah.
Were you in that 1% that didn't go to college?
I went and dropped out in 2 months.
For real?
What school did you go to?
I went to Alabama State in the middle of nowhere.
Alabama?
I forgot the county, but it was like the middle of nowhere. It was
See, dude, I feel like anyone like who's young and who has been trying to do anything like that they have like the same story with school?
Yeah.
Like,
So you moved to Alabama?
I was standing on campus and Montgomery, Alabama, and it was like shit.
What made you decide to say it, like I'm out?
I actually, not gonna lie, I got arrested, and then I was like,
was it bad? Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I was scamming. I'm not gonna lie, I was scamming, and I went to Miami and I was cracking cards and I got arrested, and then it kind of opened my eyes. I was like, I don't want to be the person. Like, I don't want to be in jail or I don't want to be broke. And then when I got back to school, I was just looking around at all the people, and it was just like, what am I doing here? Like, nobody's doing that.
I felt the same way. Like, I took a year off after high school, and then I went to college. Like,
didn't you just get up and leave?
Yeah, I was in class taking like I was in the middle of like a math test or something.
The story is so funny.
And like I just remember like I had a lot of shit going on at the time, like with FaZe, and then like this girl too, and like just like dumb shit. And I was just like, I'm looking around, like trying to like. First of all, I'm thinking like, okay, let me try to figure this out.
You're taking a test?
And I'm like, wait, why am I here right now? And I just look around all these people. I'm like, I just end up getting up and like I start walking out, and the teacher's like, where are you going? I'm just like, I'm going home. I just did, dude. I never.
No,
came
seriously,
back.
I'll never forget. I was in my history class, and it was kind of like that. I was in my history class,
out of here.
and at the time I had a laptop, and I had like an N64 emulator on it, and I used to sit in the back of the class, and like I had a PS3 controller I used to plug up, and I used to play N64 ROMs. And I remember the lights were off, and it was like they were doing like a slideshow, and then it was kind of like Charlie Brown when the parents are like, wah, wah, wah. And I was just like, what am I doing? And then I just left. Like, it was over, and I never went back. I went home. I packed all my stuff up and went back to Atlanta.
Yeah. So it was before, like, your success with music, kind of?
Way before. Like, I had just dropped One Night in Minnesota on SoundCloud, and they weren't doing anything.
When did you start making music?
I started making music, like, right when I graduated.
That's when you first started.
No way.
Period?
Like I started, like I was in high school, like rapping on like in my notes and stuff, just like doing
Just for
it.
fun?
Not taking it serious.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
And then it was weird because like the day after I graduated, I packed up my stuff up and moved to New York.
Dude, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I did.
Bro, I wrote on my senior like slip. It's like right before everyone graduated, like they handed out all these slips to our seniors, and they're like, all right, like what college do you have offers from, where you attend in major or other, and I just put like moved to New York with 5 friends to make YouTube videos because we all moved to New York.
Yeah.
And my teacher like literally like looked at the paper in front of the whole class and was like, Alex, you gotta take this more seriously, man. Like you gotta take your life more seriously. I'm like, I'm being serious. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And no one understood. And it's crazy now because like I go back and like speak at my high school now, and it's like,
Exactly.
like I've gone back and spoke in my high school, and like all the teachers, like this teacher who talked shit on me gave me a D on my final essay that I worked so hard on. Man, I was so mad. I'm still mad about that. He gave me a D. I come back to the school. He's like, I just wrote a book, man. You want to like show it some love, read it. Like,
No.
are you
Your book,
kidding me, man? I worked 8 hours on a final senior essay that you said I could do as a video, and you gave me a D. You pussy. Oh my God, man. He knows who he is. I've talked so much about him.
I feel like we all have those
Just
stories.
think about how many random places like FaZe has popped up.
Yeah.
Like we were at the Raptors game on the stands, dude.
Yeah.
That was
Even he was courtside.
I was just gonna say,
Oh yeah, you were
courtside
courtside
with
repping
Migos
FaZe,
and shit.
dude.
It's
That was lit. That was lit.
With the Migos.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So you said you started making music right after high school?
Yeah.
So growing up, you weren't like, oh, you wanted to be
I was
a rapper?
into it because my father's a photographer, so I was around it, but I didn't want to do it, you know? Like, it's almost like something that you kind of think can't happen. Like, you kind of think, like...
But it wasn't even something you were like thinking about really doing. It just kind of happened?
Really?
Right.
Because it was just kind of like the odds, are, like you said, the odds, it's like, man, I can't
It's easier to be a
rapper.
YouTuber than
Yeah, like, I have an
way
old
easier.
YouTube. I was making
Yeah.
YouTube videos as a kid. I'd never show anybody the video ever. I would never do myself like
Bro, if you ever reacted to
Yeah,
like
dude,
one
if
of
you
your old
reacted to your old
videos,
videos.
that would go so viral. People
I actually
would
think
love
I should
that.
do that. I never thought
You
about it.
should do
think
that.
That'd be so
it.
funny.
Like,
Dude,
That'd be
reacting to,
so
like,
funny.
People
You know where
would
the
love
channel
that.
is and stuff? You can find,
Bro,
you
that's
can
a
find
video.
the
Yeah, I
channel.
know where
Bro,
it's at. I know
there's
where
a
it's at.
first video for your YouTube channel right there. That's a banger.
Yeah.
Back to what you were saying about how you thought it was like so hard to make it, and it's not one of those things that you really like think you can do. Like, what was it a song that took off? Did you get like a shout out?
No,
Or, like,
I
what
just-
really made you feel like I can do this shit?
It was what it was it wasn't that I had the drive thinking I could do it. I had the idea of I'm going to try. You know,
Right.
at least try. You know, it was, that's when I first dropped out. It was like I don't have anything right now. Like my mom hates me because I just dropped out. I have to.
Yeah.
You know, so that's when I just kind of gave it everything.
So when you were writing them in school, did you like, did people like notice like that you're talented or?
I remember sitting in my dorm room and I was writing Minnesota on a sheet of paper, like in my notebook. I remember the song. And I remember
That
I went
music
home.
video is so
Hey, you
dope.
wrote that
Thank
in
you.
college?
Yeah, I remember I was
song is
sitting
so
on my
hard.
bed and then I went home.
Minnesota, the music video.
I went home and I recorded it, and all my friends laughed at me.
Really?
Yeah, every
Damn.
single one of them. They were there. They laughed at me.
No
and
way.
then it blew up.
Is that are the people in the
And
video?
I laughed at them.
Wasn't that a Sprite commercial?
Yep, I got a
Fucking
Sprite
lit
deal from
LeBron
it.
James,
The
right?
lyrics were on a Sprite can. Like,
That's dope.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
Yeah,
that
I
was the
remember
first song that like took off for you?
no, one night.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
that
time
was
I heard,
huge,
The first
yeah.
time I heard One Night, like I was at like a gaming event, and it was like after it all ended, we're just chilling and like put on YouTube. My friend put it on, like I'm just like, whoa,
Yeah.
dude, this is like so different than
Different,
anything
right?
I've ever heard.
Dude,
bro.
I
Like,
remember my brother too. That was my brother for me. My brother was like obsessed with your music. Like
Right.
back in like 2016, like early 2016, I
Right,
think
like
too.
beginning.
Yeah, and I remember that song specifically too. I remember hearing that.
That song is so different, and it was just so different in music that it caught everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of.
Dude, I feel
Still
That
till
dude
now.
made that video to it,
Yep.
that Vine, that
That-
shit was
yep,
funny.
that went
That
viral.
like helped so, that shit was
Yeah.
so
Which
funny.
one?
This dude made like this funny ass like video like kind of like
Callion, his name was
portraying
Callion
what
Sparks.
he was doing. It was just funny as
That's cool.
I feel like it's not even just the Minnesota song that like, dude, like almost like all your songs are just so catchy. Like One Night, Minnesota, Broccoli and shit. Like they all.
Well, you make a lot of different, like it.
fettuccine.
Yeah,
Kind of have like hella different styles too, right?
Yeah, this album Lil Boat 2 is really like it's completely different than all that. You know, it's like really like trappish 808s. It's real amped up. You know what I'm saying? I kind of left them. Yeah, I kind of left the melodic side alone for a little bit and really turned up.
But that's dope. You can make like any type.
It's like experimenting, bro. It's
Yeah.
fun. You know, it's like
Yeah.
just trying new things.
Who's your? I know this is probably such a hard question to answer, but what should we say? Five
Top five.
top
Top
rappers.
Other than yourself at number one.
Nah,
of course.
I'd probably say like Drake, We doing rappers or artists?
In
Artists.
general.
Whatever
Artists.
artist.
Yeah, artists.
All right, so Drake, Frank Ocean, Coldplay as a band.
Coldplay had some
Coldplay.
I
bangers.
love Coldplay.
Dude, they had
so,
some like
so much.
their songs are crazy. Good.
Back in 6th grade, bro.
Yeah, right. Like my elementary school vibes.
Linkin Park, you gonna throw Linkin Park in there?
Linkin Park's not my favorite, but Linkin Park definitely has some like bangers because they actually have rock songs that sound like rap songs.
Did you listen to rock?
I do a
And
lot.
their,
3
and their
Days Grace?
collabs.
No, I don't. No.
You never went that hard?
That's more you than
I'm telling you, dude, WWE days, I love listening to
WWE
fucking
theme
rock.
songs were amazing.
You listen
They
to
were.
Rage Against the Machine?
Nope,
Never?
never heard it. But I be so open into music. Like I love getting put onto new things. Like new music is like, that's how I survive. Like off of just new vibes. If someone's playing something, I pull out Shazam so fast. Like
Yeah.
I have to have it.
That's cool.
Like I remember I was peeing I keep getting off topic, but I was on a date. I went to the bathroom and I was pissing in California Pizza. And this song played, and like I almost like pissed on myself trying to pull out my phone. To like grab the song and put it up to the speaker while I was playing.
Shazam.
Yeah, dude, that's something I do all the
Do
time.
you remember what song it was?
Yeah, it was called Wicked Games by
Weeknd.
No, not The Weeknd. Nah, The Weeknd, that's
That
super
one is hard.
super basic. It's actually a
basic.
dance hall. It's like dance hallish. It's by Para for Kuva. It's dance from 2013. It's called Wicked Games. It's super fire.
Is he still
Yeah,
like you
that
still have
Is it like a
techno?
techno? Is it
Yeah.
like a techno type vibe?
Yeah,
Dude, I need to send you this one song that like
Super fire.
no one's ever heard of, and it's like there's no like lyrics or anything, but like,
But
dude,
it's-
it is f***ing wild.
I
I'm
listen
just
to
trying to
songs
find
like
it.
that all the time.
I'll try to find it.
Yo, so I have a question. Have you ever put out like a song or just anything in general that you felt like you weren't like 100% positive that you wanted to put it out because you didn't like it that much, or like you felt iffy about it and then you threw it out there and it just like
Minnesota.
That was it? That was the
Minnesota was leaked at first. The producer who was younger than me, he was just trying to get, he just wanted to do it. And I kept saying, don't do it, don't put it out. And he put it out, and I was pissed off. I said, why'd you put that song up? I didn't want it. Because all my friends had laughed at it. So
Yeah.
and then he put it out, because it originally was on his page, and it blew up, and it went viral.
Yeah.
Minnesota originally was on his SoundCloud, and then I did the remix with Young Thug and Quavo and Skipper the Flipper, and I put it on my page when I dropped my mixtape. And
Quavo's verse on that song is so hard.
dope, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy though. Like you do not want it out at all.
I was
and then,
so
like, it
mad
goes
at
out and
him.
blows
Really?
up. Bro, I feel like that's the deal with like a lot of things, like even videos.
That's kind of how life works.
you
man.
just gotta just do it sometimes. Man.
Yeah.
Like, it's trial and error, you know. Like you get
Yep.
to experiment
That's
with
the
it.
good thing about life, man. You can always try again.
Especially like
Yeah.
with like making content and things of that nature. Like there's
Yeah, with content, it's always,
Like-
especially for YouTube, it's hit or
Yeah,
miss.
like
If
you-
something gets views or it doesn't, it's just
that's
like,
why I
Yeah.
love just
dude,
trying
like you, like,
random shit.
it's crazy because like with YouTube now, like a title and like thumbnail means so much.
Yeah.
And like I guess honestly, like with music and shit, like if your album cover looks dope, people are gonna look at it. So like it's kind of the same shit, but like with like YouTube, it's just like one day you upload a video and you're all hyped about it. The day you film it, all right, this is gonna bang. Like
And then it's horrible.
this is the video. I know it's gonna get, and then you get no views. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
It wasn't
happens.
like that up until like a year.
That's
and a
what I'm
half, 2
saying.
years ago.
That's what I'm
it
saying,
was
'cause
straight
it's recent.
until a few YouTubers came into the scene.
Yeah,
You know,
started doing some
Jake
shit.
Paul.
Yo, have you ever heard of
that
this song?
Mother.
Nah, I haven't.
Dude, it is trippy.
Fire.
Show 'em.
It's just like,
Holy shit,
it's just
yo.
like, and it gets like,
I love the aura.
There's no lyrics at all.
I
No,
love
there's
the
no
aura
lyrics,
of that
it's just
song,
like-
you know?
It's the kind of you like the
I
song.
have heard that song before.
This one?
I've heard that song before.
dude,
All right, I got one question for y'all. Just name your favorite Yachty song or verse. Just because I was thinking of mine and I figured I might as well have you.
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
got
go
mine.
first.
You go first.
My favorite Yachty flow or song was what you did on D to the A with T Grizzly.
Okay.
I with that.
Yeah.
That was hard. You
appreciate it.
you bodied that shit.
A lot,
in my
of
opinion.
people, a lot of people were very surprised when it
Man,
came
that
out.
was insane. That was
Yeah.
insane.
They were like, that I was even keeping up with him and that I was like doing that. People were
yeah,
like,
you
I got a lot of
bodied
respect
that.
for that.
You bodied that shit.
I
You
appreciate
bodied
it.
that shit.
Honestly, gotta agree with you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
bodied
yeah.
that shit.
mine's either Peekaboo or For Hot 97.
I appreciate it.
One of those two.
I honestly have to go with One Net just because it's the first one I heard.
Yeah.
And it's
Dude, I really like the XXL freshman freestyle.
Oh, dude,
Oh
you
my
guys,
God,
you don't know how much that
Bro,
video was
when
played.
that came out, like in
I was
Newport,
thinking about
we
that
just
too.
moved to the Newport FaZe house. Like we bumped that song so much.
That-
You, 21, Uzi, Kodak, like all you guys on that song, you guys all murdered that. And the video's so funny. Like, like I don't know if it was you or Uzi in the back, just like doing ad libs.
Yeah, when we did that, that's funny you say that. When we shot that, we shot it like 4 different times. And so the first time everyone was super serious, and then we just started really playing around, and people started getting upset because we were really goofing off with the ad libs.
It looked like you guys were just like.
Yeah, bro,
It was
you
the
guys-
first time
you
we
guys
had ever
killed it.
like all met and we're just in one place, and we were all like the top coming up artists. So it was just fun. That was
That's
a
dope.
The flow on
time.
that song though was that verse was crazy.
Dude, there's one song that I feel like not a lot of people have
that
heard.
class blew up.
And I played it for like a few of them. I played it in the car for you, Clark.
That class.
The one with like it was him, Young Thug, Lil Uzi. It's on SoundCloud.
Cocaine
I'm pretty
Movement?
sure. No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot the name of it, but like one of the lyrics you do is like, I'm not 21, but I slotted your data.
I don't remember what song that is.
I forgot the name of it, but
I know what you're
it's
talking
just
about.
like, dude, it is that verse that you did is so hard. I was like, I just skipped right to your verse because I'm like, dude, you guys got to hear this shit.
Yeah, that shit
It's
was
crazy.
insane.
That's funny. I think my favorite song is probably off of the new album. It's probably gonna be FWM. Y'all have to check it out. The lyrics. I don't know. I was really almost trying to prove something on this album. You know? So I was really snapping throughout the whole tape. I'm excited for everyone.
That's awesome.
You think it's your most like hype album?
I don't know. That's a good question because when I dropped Teenage Emotion, like that cover really was hype.
Yeah.
That
This,
shit was hype.
but the hype when I dropped this cover was just as big. You know, like when I dropped the picture, it did like 800,000 likes. You know,
Yeah,
like
on Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, and on Twitter, there's hella
Yeah,
interactions.
Twitter did 130,000 favorites.
That's awesome. Dude, those are crazy numbers. Yeah.
right there, bro.
Yeah, you know,
You killed it.
Those numbers they just kind of make you feel more comfortable when you're gearing up to drop something.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure it's gonna go amazing.
There's no way. Like,
I mean, you're probably so
dude,
hyped.
like releasing the track list. There's probably people refreshing all their shit right now.
Do you just like sit and just?
Right?
Do you watch social media once you release it?
I watch everything, bro. I watch comments. I watch mentions. I see everything because I'm still young, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the internet 24/7.
So you're gonna drop in just to see what everyone says,
and
like
just
live.
I'm gonna search my name and then just. I was actually gonna be streaming when I was gonna stream when I drop. You know,
Really?
listen
You
to
should.
it. Yeah,
That's
I was
dope.
planning on doing that.
Dude, yeah, imagine
That's
like,
actually a really good idea. Like, listen to the whole album on stream. You should do that, bro. I'm sure thousands of people would watch that too. That's awesome.
I'm excited, man.
Imagine
That's awesome,
though, like
man.
how hype it is for him to drop like a huge project like that, because like you work a year for that, and like you drop like 12 songs.
And I'm sure it's gonna be.
And like for us, it's like a video here, like we get hyped about a video here, a video here, but this is like a whole year project.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were probably
One year,
so
worth
like,
of bangers.
it's out, and like everyone.
And
gets
you know the
it.
whole world's gonna be this.
And
way.
the bread.
And your
Holy
aunts,
shit,
your
the
aunts,
bread.
That's what I mean. You
You
were
don't know how,
probably like
you don't know how it's gonna
Money
perform.
whole
You wanna
exactly,
see what's
so-
gonna do well, what people like.
You want everybody. And of course you want everyone to like it. So
Yeah.
you know.
All right. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it short here because I think you got a flight to catch. But it was
Busy
awesome
guy.
to have you stop
I
by.
had a good time. Man.
got-
I'm gonna come back and then kick it.
You have to,
Whenever,
for
bro.
sure.
Definitely some
Come
Fortnite.
Whenever you're in LA,
Yeah.
you're here often, right? In LA, kind
I'm
of.
all the time. I'll be back next
Bro,
week.
we got an
Okay,
extra
dope.
room upstairs for you.
Yeah.
Come whenever.
Come
He's
through.
he's in FaZe already. It's FaZe Lil Yachty. But thank you so much for joining us.
Man, I appreciate
And everyone,
it.
make sure you get his album.
Yeah, go check out his
iTunes
album.
everywhere. It'll be out by the time
Go
this
check
goes out.
that in the description.
If you're not listening to the
It's
album right now, I don't know
fire.
what you're doing. So just go and
Check
go
it out,
that
and
shit out.
look forward to maybe if you make some YouTube videos
Yeah,
soon too.
no, for sure. I'm about to really get into it and really dedicate time. So.
And you stream on Twitch, so everything from him will be in the description.
Do
But
some Fortnite.
thank you, congrats on the album launch.
appreciate
too.
you guys,
Congrats,
man.
thank you for coming,
Congrats, bro.
And we'll be
killing
back
it,
next week with another FaZe Cast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check us out on iTunes as well. Leave a like, subscribe. Peace out,
Later.
guys.